Don't call me special.
What? Oh my God, Clark. Dude, what are you here for? What does the title on the front of that school say? Special education.
Don't call me special.
What would you like me to call you, Jules?
No. Just don't call me special.
Okay, so in the beginning of that video, the 15-year-old student by the name of Julio Artuz told the teacher, you know, stop calling me special. He found it degrading, but as you can tell, the teacher didn't care at all and said, what the hell do you think you are? Now, the video gets worse. Let's watch the second.
Don't call me special.
All right, what's going to happen?
I'm just telling you, don't call me special.
I'll say whatever I want to say. If you don't like it, oh well.
Okay, so that wasn't too bad, but you get a sense of how little this teacher cares about the students, what their feelings are, their special needs. And, you know, this 15-year-old student had gone to his parents several times and said, look, this teacher is bullying me in class and he does it on a regular basis. And the parents didn't believe him. It had to get to this point where he videotapes them.
So if I'm assuming the parents didn't believe him. Maybe they know the teacher, maybe they've had enough meetings with him that they think, oh, he's, you know, like, I don't see it happening. Or maybe they didn't investigate it this far. Maybe they just outright just believe the teacher no matter what. Yes,
I think that's the case. In a lot of cases that happens.
I'm not really on board with saying it, but I wonder, how did it start? No, the teacher shouldn't react that way. And that's when you need to be, you know, you need to be reprimanded and whatever suspension you need to have happen to this guy. Or rehabilitation, because this guy, you can't lose your temper like that as a student. Especially when he's blatantly telling you, listen, that bothers me, stop. Even if this kid's starting things in class. And he says, don't call me that, stop, that bothers me. Stop. It doesn't matter. But I do wonder how it started, at least.
Well, he is being investigated right now. He's on paid leave while the administrators look into the situation. But who knows, maybe the third video will change your mind a little bit. Okay. Let's watch.
When I get out of this school, you ain't going to be calling me special now.
What are you going to do? You know what, Jules? I would take your ass here to calm until I'm 80 years old.
Don't start.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Going to get a job or a jockey? Like I'm scared. You said when you get out of school, you're going to do something. What are you going to do?
I didn't.
What are you going to do? I'm not saying. You didn't say that. You didn't say when you get out of school, you're going to do something?
I didn't know. I said when I get out of this school, what you going to say then?
What?
When I get out of this school.
When you get out of this school, I'll be right there. You tell me where you are, and I'll call you anytime.
I said when I get out of this school back to district.
There ain't going to be a stinking
when I get back to district.
There ain't going to be nothing you're going to do. There ain't going to be nothing you're going to ever do.
Oh, can we pound the gavel? You can't get into a 15-year-old student's face and basically threaten to kick his ass until you're 80.
And that's the thing, and that's where he flew off the handle. I was saying, if he's pissed about something, you're not listening. He didn't even hear the kid, because I interpreted him as saying, oh yeah, when I get out of this school, because obviously he's calling him special, he's never going to make it, all these things. So once I get out of this school,
you can't call me special no more.
Right.
That's what he said. I mean, it was right there in the video.
So obviously, when you're ready to fight a 15-year-old, then these are the situations where, I mean, seriously, man, it's weird. I shouldn't have this switch in my head. But when your kid says this is happening, and maybe you believe them, but that's when you go, I don't care who gets in your face. I don't care if it's another 15-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid, and someone is threatening you. Yes, try to avoid the situation. Maybe leave the classroom, because that's the first thing to do. Let's not fight. You don't let anybody do that to you. You don't let anybody disrespect you. You hear I disrespected him at first verbally, fine. You can maybe get beyond that because he's lower than you. You have to, I don't know. I'm bad with this type of stuff. But
I mean, what advice would you give?
Kick his ass.
No, I mean, you can't tell
kick
a 15-year-old student.
Kneecap.
No, okay, don't listen to him. don't kick the teacher in the kneecap. You do what Julio did in this case. You catch him on tape and you bust him for it, right? Because look, Julio is not in the wrong anymore. He's not in trouble.
Then he'll be in the wrong if he listens to me. I know.
Anna, imagine that's your son. Man, you would go medieval on that teacher.
Yeah, I would be the one to kick him in the kneecap. I wouldn't tell my child to do it. I don't want my child to face the consequences. I'll face the consequences.
And besides, you can probably kick harder, so you're like, I'll do it.
Yeah. What would you do? I'm very curious, Steve. If one of your daughters brought you that tape, it's a little different with girls, I think.
And also, let's set up too. And she was causing trouble in class first, and then the teacher went crazy. Like that.
Kick his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Not only that, I would devote my life to getting his ass fired. No, that's bullshit. I mean, bullying a kid like that? No way. No way.
Even if your daughter was being mischievous?
No, I don't care. By the way, the teachers at my daughter's school, they're not like this. Yeah.